all of you. Myself, Dr. Hetal Pandya, working as a faculty at LDRP ITR Gandhinagar in Civil Engineering Department, would like to give the introduction for geotechnical engineering. What is geotechnical engineering? Geotechnical engineering can be defined as a branch of civil engineering related with the engineering behavior of Earth's material, that is the soil. The knowledge of theoretical geotechnical engineering, assuming the soil to be an ideal isotropic, elastic and homogeneous material, which helps in predicting the behavior of the soil in the field. Traditional area of the geotechnical engineering are site investigation, stability of slope, compaction, consolidation, foundation, permeability, and the soil improvement techniques. Site investigation. Site investigation or subsoil exploration are done for obtaining the information about the subsurface condition at the site proposed for construction. Soil exploration consists of determining the profile of the natural soil deposit at the site, taking the soil samples and determining the engineering properties of soil using the laboratory test as well as in situ testing methods. Objectives of site investigation are to know about the order of occurrence of the soil and the rock strata, to know about the location of groundwater table and its variations, to determine the engineering property of soil, to select the suitable type of foundation, to estimate the probable and the maximum differential settlement, to find the bearing capacity of soil, to predict the earth lateral pressure against the retaining wall and abutments, to select suitable soil improvement techniques, to select suitable construction equipments, to forecast problems occurring in foundation and finding out the solutions. Stages in site investigation are site reconnaissance, primary on site exploration, detail exploration, preparation of the soil investigation report. The methods for the soil exploration are different methods are open excavation, then the borings, that is the auger boring, auger and the shell boring, wash boring, percussion boring, rotary boring, surface or subsurface sounding, and geographical methods. Soil samples are taken are of two types, disturbed samples and undisturbed samples. Undisturbed samples is obtained by using the standard penetration test for finding out the spatial engineering property of the soil. Then comes these are the soil samples, and this is the method by which the soil samples are taken. Stability of the slope. It refers to the condition of inclined soil or rock slopes to withstand or undergo movement. The stability condition of the slope is subject of study and research in engineering geology, soil mechanics, and geotechnical engineering. Slope stability analysis includes the static as well as dynamic analytical or empirical method to evaluate the stability of earth and rockfill dams, embankments, excavated slope, and natural slope in soil and rock. The analyses are generally aimed at understanding the causes of an occurred slope failure or the factors that can potentially trigger a slope movement resulting in a landslide, as well as at preventing the initiation of such movement, slowing it down, or arresting it through mitigation countermeasures. The stability of slope can be improved by flattening the slope, result in reduction of the weight which makes the slope more stable, soil stabilization using the chemical and the mechanical methods, providing the lateral support by the piles or the retaining walls, grouting or cement injections into the spatial fissures places, consolidation by surcharging or electroosmosis increases the stability of slope. So these are the natural slopes, and the landslide takes place under these conditions. Then comes the compaction. Compaction of the soil is the pressing of soil particle close to each other by mechanical methods. Air during the compaction of the soil is expelled from the void spaces in the soil mass, and therefore the mass density is increased. Compaction of the soil is done to improve the engineering properties of the soil. Compaction of the soil is required for the construction of earthen dams, canal embankments, highway, runways, and many other construction structures. Methods for the testing of the compaction of the soil. Standard Proctor test is done for finding out the compaction of the soil. In laboratory, modified Proctor test is done for finding out the maximum dry density at the optimum moisture content. These are the laboratory methods by which the compaction of the soil can be done, found out. Consolidation of the soil. When the load is applied in the low permeability soil, it is initially carried by the water that exists in the pores of the saturated soil, resulting in the rapid increase of the pore water pressure. This excess pore water pressure is dissipated as the water drains away from the soil voids and the pressure is transferred to the soil skeleton, which is gradually compressed, resulting in settlements. The consolidation procedures last until the excess pore water pressure is dissipated. The instrument which is used for finding out the consolidation of the test sample is by using the audiometer. We are having the 2-gang audiometer for finding out the consolidation of the given soil sample. Then the foundations. The foundation of the element is of the structure which connects it to the ground and transfer the load from the structure to the ground. Foundation are generally two types, shallow and the deep one. Shallow foundation are the isolated or the individual footing, combined footing, strip footing, trapezoidal footing, raft or the mat footing. Under certain cases, deep foundation are to be used. Different types of the deep foundation are the pile foundation and the caisson foundations. Requirement of the good foundation. It can sustain as well as transmit the dead and the imposed load to the soil. It avoids the differential settlement of the footing. To have the deeper foundation to avoid damage or distress due to the shrinkage and swelling because of the temperature changes. So these are the different types of the shallow foundation as well as the deep or the pile foundations. Schematic diagrams. So thank you for hearing me.